For more than 2 millennia, Christians have been coming to the Holy Land in search of the birthplace of their faith. Israel has more significance for a teacher of the word of the Lord than anywhere else on earth. As all our Christian tour leaders will tell you, in Israel, the Bible comes alive as you lead your group through their spiritual heritage. Come with us to the Holy Land, where the Bible is your map book. AIT knows exactly what you need to lead your flock on this biblical journey. We have worked with hundreds of tour leaders in delivering all-inclusive tour packages. We take care of all of the details so that you can fully focus your attention on shepherding your group. Count on our expertise. AIT has worked with hundreds of pastors, ministers, and group leaders. Listen to what some of them have to say about their personal experiences.
We had just an amazing walk of faith as we've read Scripture together, as we've prayed and we've thought about and reflected on the impact that Jesus had on this part of the world and the prophets and the teachers and Moses and Abraham and those who have gone before Jesus. Even just experiencing all of the history has just been fantastic, and to share that together with our church family has been even more meaningful. I want to thank America Israel Travel, who have just done a tremendous job planning our trip. It was our very first trip to Israel. Everything from the motor coach to the tour guide was just the best in the world. Our accommodation and just the arrangement of the schedule. We would recommend America Israel Travel to anyone that's thinking about going with them.
I have just been very, very impressed with everything they've done for us. The constant contact with us via internet, via telephone calls has just been wonderful. All the accommodations have been just as they've said, and we could not be more pleased. Should we have future trips to Israel, we definitely will use America Israel Travel. Their folks are so friendly and accommodating. I just can't say enough about them.
I couldn't be pleased more. I think it's the most professional group that I've ever been with. I think that they did a lot of background work for us. They chose the perfect guide for us. They chose the perfect bus driver for us. We just couldn't be happier with our guide, with our tour company. As a matter of fact, 4 days into our trip, I received a phone call all the way from the United States saying, "How's your trip? Is everything okay? Is there anything we can do for you?" And I have never, ever seen anything like that on any other tour that I've taken.
So how do you start planning your tour? We provide you with a tour leader kit, the A to Z guide to planning your trip. We work with you to customize your group's tour itinerary and length. We also provide maps, videos, and a customized tour brochure to assist you in marketing the trip to your congregation and community. And we provide biblical scholars and special seminars on select topics to enrich your tour experience. We can even send an AIT representative to speak directly to your congregation about your tour to Israel. While visiting Israel's biblical sites, from Beersheba in the south to the River Jordan in the north, your group can walk the same land where Jesus was born, lived, healed, ministered, died, and was resurrected. Here are just some of the many important biblical sites you will visit. From modern Tel Aviv, we drive over the coastal plains to Caesarea Maritime, which was the center of early Christians and an ancient Roman port whose amphitheater still hosts concerts and plays. We will stop at Mount Carmel, where Elijah issued his challenge to the false prophets. Then on to Megiddo and the Valley of Armageddon, and see the remains from Solomon's days, and view the site where the Battle of Armageddon will be fought. Drive north to the Sea of Galilee. In the Galilee, we will see where Jesus began his ministry and walk through the settlements where he preached and taught. Pray at the Mount of Beatitudes, where Jesus preached the Sermon on the Mount. Sail across the Sea of Galilee, as did the ancient disciples. Visit Yardenit, the baptismal site on the River Jordan. Tour the city of Nazareth, the boyhood home of Jesus. Then continue southward along the Jordan Valley to the lowest point on earth, the Dead Sea. Here we will float and relax at the world-famous spa and mineral pools. Climb by cable car to the spectacular mountaintop fortress Masada, built by King Herod, the last stronghold of the rebellion against the Romans. And finally, ascend to Jerusalem, the holy city of Zion. In Jerusalem, we will visit the city's abundant biblical and historical sites and spiritually connect with God's promised land. In times like ours, this kind of trip is so very important. A trip to the Holy Land will open the hearts of your congregation to Jesus Christ. Let them see the Spirit of the Lord at work in His land and give them a life-changing experience, an emotional and anointed journey that you and your group will never forget.